What's poppin' YouTube? Professor KURO here, back with another reaction. Today we got DPS Rap, Who Am I, featuring Ghen? I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. If not, do correct me in the comments below. I want to read the description for this one because I don't even want to explain it. It's been a long time coming, but my first music video is here. This will be part of my upcoming EP due to drop in December. If you enjoy this, share it. Every little bit helps. Huge shout out to the incredible Ghen, who is an incredible artist. Please make sure you show her support. Huge shout out to the Internet City team who came out, filmed, and edited this track. They did an incredible job. Links below as well. We already know that the raps, mixing, mastering, and producing is all to DPS. Chorus is by Ghen, and editing and filming are by Internet City. Shouts out to Mikey and Aaron, them the homies. I'm very excited to see their work on this. I'm very excited to just see this as someone who is a fan of DPS, friend, whatever may have you. This is a project that I've been very excited to see any bits of since he announced it a couple of months back. So now I'm very excited to get into it. And look, those eyes are too powerful. When he was born with the skin of light, they said he would be blessed with the powerful eyes. And look at them, looking at you, looking at me, as we look at you. But you already know the deal. Leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Link in the description of the original video. Make sure you hit the link, hit the like, hit the comment, subscribe. Show love to everyone that was a part of this. And with that being said, let us escape for a little bit.
I mean, just keep at it. You know, a lot of the times, a lot of people will be telling you, you know, you can't do it. You can't, you know, you can't do this. You're too short, whatever. I've been through all of it.
Look at that
you just
hustle.
gotta keep believing in what you believe.
For those that don't know, that was a interview from when DPS was in high school, and I believe he won player of the like best player in the state for like that month, or a specific accolade referring to like being the best player in a large span of area. And I believe at the same time James Harden was also playing ball in the same state, or there's some fun history to that clip. I highly recommend actually finding the full clip and some of the Twitter discussions around that, because it was amazing when I believe Rustage posted it and a couple of others of us have uncovered that clip.
Started there, but now I'm here. Blood, sweat, and tears, and I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been, and I gotta wait. There's no other option. My destination's waiting for me, waiting on me. And I'm on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, on my way.
This song is already beautiful as how, Ghen, your vocals are just the cleanest, just the tone, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna trying to see if this works. If not, I might have to pull up the lyrics. I might cheat code it. I know they're in the comments below.
So busy thinking about the stars when I'm in my room. I wonder if I lined it up, could I hit the moon? Too many people looking up but never hit the roof, so I keep my head down, planning out a different route.
So we're gonna start with just, first of all, just the cinematics, just showing like the overhead, the throwing different aspects of this, like the town that he's in. Just the visuals have just been amazing, just real. We got MTV type shit out here with the Internet City boy, alright? Y'all already know what they can do. They can fuck up a camera, okay? Put their foot up in that joint with the editing too. But I just want to talk about the opening. I believe that's gonna be the chorus, because it did say chorus by Ghen. Just that idea of, I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been, and I know that my destination, my destiny, I'm on my way. I'm gonna get there soon. I may not know where there is, but I know I'm on my way, which is a powerful imagery, especially with the opening lines talking about how I put blood, sweat, and tears. That idea of, as long as you give everything you got and you do your best and you follow your path and you do right by you, you'll reach your destiny. You'll reach your destination. You'll arrive somewhere better than where you started, or as someone better. So I like that very powerful imagery, and just looking up at the, I laid down looking up. If I lined it up, could I hit the moon? So many people looking down but never hit the roof. So I look, people looking up but never hit the roof. So I look down and find a different roof. Like, I'm loving how he's playing with the up and down imagery with if I look too high or look too low. So I got to keep my head and moving. Just want to start that one more time. Also, my man just in the bed, just pensive right now. He thinking.
So busy thinking about the stars when I'm in my room. I wonder if I lined it up, could I hit the moon? Too many people looking up but never hit the roof. So I keep my head down, planning out a different route. Always been the underdog, never fit a group. And I walked in others' paths, didn't fit the shoes. Yeah, I grew up in the hood but didn't look it fair skin. So when I was on the block, it wasn't with a crew.
Talk about that outcast life. He's saying, where do I fit? What's my circle? What's my past? Who am I? Like that imagery of I'm from the hood, but I don't look it. I'm light skinned, so whenever I was on the block, it was never with a crew. Talking about how I'm ostracized on one side, I'm also could be ostracized on the other side. Who am I doesn't always show up when you immediately see me. You don't know the past that I carry, and even the past that I lived through, it wasn't always easy because of that. So that was just really great imagery.
I grew up in the hood but didn't look it fair skin. So when I was on the block, it wasn't with a crew. Wasn't blessed with opportunity. The biggest breakthroughs in my life came from losing sleep. And even though I'm from the beach where the shooters be, I promise if you come corrected, I would rather shoot the breeze. They never tell you.
That's such. I love that phrase, shoot the breeze, but I love that. From the beach where the shooters be, but I promise if you come correct, I would rather shoot the breeze. Like my man said, I live peaceful. I don't got a problem. You come to me correct. You come with open arms and for a conversation, then man, I'd love the discourse. Oh man, that was just great imagery. And honestly, never had a lot of opportunities. My biggest breakthroughs in my life came from losing sleep. 100% true. This man DPS, like, he is not bullshitting you. This man will be up till 3, 4 in the morning, and then we'll be back up at like 6, 7 in the morning, working on songs, beats, whatever may have you, just working on himself, his craft, research, family, because he's a family man as well. He's not just DPS, the artist that you see. There's a whole human behind that. So to be able to do all of that, you got to sacrifice something. And he's like, well, I sacrifice sleep. I can get that when I've made it.
From the beach where the shooters be, I promise if you come corrected, I would rather shoot the breeze. They never tell you what you give to pursue your dreams. How your best friend is becoming your computer screen. I always feel like every moment that I spend away is taken from the vision of what life for me can truly be. And I ain't worried about the cloud and the jewelry. Really, I just want my son to know there's always food to eat. Cause when you stacking up the bread, you got options that I didn't have. So it ain't nothing when you want the gluten free. And God, he told
run that back. Run that back. That whole part, run that back.
Moment that I spend away is taken from the vision of what life for me can truly be. And I ain't worried about the cloud and the jewelry. Really, I just want my son to know there's always food to eat. Cause when you stacking up the bread, you got options that I didn't have. So it ain't nothing when you want the gluten free. And
just going from the start of that we're gonna be pausing a lot because it's just the beautiful imagery and just the weight of these lyrics. I want to actually have a conversation with you guys. I don't just want to react. No, I want to talk. I really love the imagery opening that line of going back, just your best friends becoming your computer screen. Like when you getting so deep into work and you so lost and you're losing time in that really the thing that you have the most connection with is the thing that's allowing you to work, your computer screen. But also that idea of every minute spent away makes me think about what my life can really truly be. So every moment I spend away from work, or every moment I spend, like, just I'm always thinking of how I can keep going in that next level, and what can life truly be? What is, like, what I'm doing now that's gonna work out in the end, and I can see what living is really like. And then even talking about, talking about little Levi, talking about his son. So it ain't nothing when you asking for the gluten free. You got new options. You coming up in a new world now, and as from a father to a son's perspective, I'm sorry, I got a little choked up, man. But just the imagery of I'm doing everything I can to make sure that you ain't never gotta worry. Food gonna be on the table, clothes gonna be on your back. You want the gluten free, you got the gluten free. Cause I'm out here stacking the bread with the yeast to make that shit rise and grow. Okay, so just that idea of always, you know, spending every moment you can, doing everything that you can to make sure that you can see what life can truly be, and making sure that your son's taken care of so that whatever he needs, he'll always have. And I say this specifically in reference to DPS son Levi, but also in the broader sense of having a child or someone that you are taking care of at the same time that you are engaged in your hustle to make sure that you can take care of them.
And God, he told me in the end, it's just you and me. So I'll be steady dotting I's, and that's to a T. But in my mind, I'm still a
Dot your I's, cross your T's. I like that.
And it's just you and me. So I'll be steady dotting I's, and that's to a T. But in my mind, I'm still a child running through the streets, lonely in my room while my mind wanders through a dream.
And I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. And I gotta wait, there's no other option. My destination's waiting for me, waiting on me. And I'm on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, on my way.
Her voice is just so elegant.
They always told me who I couldn't be. Too short, so you'll never make it to a team. Yeah, you made it, but you'll never make it to a D. Vision 1 college, oh, you made it? Well, it ain't the league. Heard you started making music, you ain't making cheese. Or you started making money, you ain't raking cheese. Well, people ain't about to listen, you're just taking themes. Or you're making streams, that ain't music, you just making memes. I don't need your
That whole part is so powerful because it's so real that at every mark of success, every time someone tells you you can't do something and you do it, there's always that counter comment. Oh, you're too short, you can't play on a basketball team. Oh, you played on a basketball team, cool, you ain't gonna make it to a D1 college, you ain't gonna ball like that. Oh, you made it to a D1 college, well shit, you ain't making it to the league though. Oh, you started making music, nah, you ain't gonna do shit. Oh, you making money, yeah, but you're not making money. Oh, but you ain't really writing. You're just taking themes and there's always some negative for every market moment of success, growth, evolution that someone has. And being able to drown out that noise and knowing your potential and knowing what you can do and pushing through all those naysayers and not just proving them wrong for the sake of proving them wrong, but proving them wrong in the sense that you know your potential and you're just going to do it. You ain't got time for their nonsense because you know what you got to do and you know what you about. And you gonna get there.
About to listen, you're just taking themes. Or you're making streams, that ain't music, you just making memes. I don't need your blessing on my grind, went from pedaling to pedaling. Dog in this world, and its mysteries I'm meddling.
I went from pedaling to pedaling, dog in this world. Okay. So pedaling, you can think of that as riding bike, running. Also, you think of, you know, people that had like newspaper routes and other kinds of pedaling to pedaling doggy paddle. So now I went from just running to now I'm staying afloat, and just that imagery of pedaling to pedaling, meddling, went from having metal. So I just really like that word play.
The blessing on my grind, went from pedaling to pedaling. Dog in this world, and its mysteries I'm meddling. Went from having metal in my hand, now I'm meddling. Pilgrim in this world, ain't no place I'm ever settling.
Went from having metal in my hand, now I'm meddling. Also interfering. Pilgrim in this world, ain't no place I'm ever settling. He said, I'm nomad. I really love the pedaling to pedaling, meddling with metal in hand, I'm meddling. It's really great.
From having metal in my hand, now I'm meddling. Pilgrim in this world, ain't no place I'm ever settling. And neither should you. It'd be the one standing still to minimize what you do and criticize how you move. Say they doing big, but I'm squinting eyes at the proof. Keep spinning lines, I'll be spinning lines in the booth. So if I come off as pretentious,
keep spinning lies, I'll spit lines in the booth. It's always the one standing close to you that minimize what you do. That's the aspect we were talking about. It's the one standing still to minimize what you do. As you progress, as you push yourself forward, those that are remaining stagnant can become an anchor. Because as you fight through and you go against waves and you push forward, those that don't do the same, they get left behind. And when that distance grows, that's when they start to minimize your growth, because they are that struggle to keep up or to reach or to see that or to push others forward. Sometimes the heart has darker corners than that, and it leads to that aspect, that issue of the ones standing still minimize what you do and criticize how you grew.
Standing still to minimize what you do and criticize how you move. Say they doing big, but I'm squinting eyes at the proof. Keep spinning lines, I'll be spinning lines in the booth. So if I come off as pretentious, well, I just wanted them to know that I can see they're venomous. I can see the hate, and it's coursing through the fangs and the sentences. It saddens me, cause even to this date I've been generous. I'm battling myself every day, and it's strenuous, so I don't really see any mates as competitors. I'm just living every day like it's the end of this. I'm sitting in this cave, I like to reminisce.
And I don't know where I'm going.
I'm sorry, we're gonna run that back.
Wanted them to know that I can see they're venomous. I can see the hate, and it's coursing through the fangs and the sentences. It saddens me, cause even to this date I've been generous. I'm battling myself every day, and it's strenuous, so I don't really see any mates as competitors. I'm just living every day like it's the end of this. I'm sitting in this cave, I like to reminisce.
And I don't know where I'm going. But I know where I've been. And I gotta win. There's no other option. My destiny. My destination's waiting for me, waiting on me. I'm on my way, on my way.
Now I understand the opening screen. Just close your eyes and take a little trip. Take a little trip. That song is absolutely gorgeous. So heartfelt. Just from the production standpoint, from the visuals, from just Gen's amazing voice. Just, it's a beautiful pocket where you just sit and think. And I even love that the ending line of the verse was, I just sit back in my cave and like to reminisce. I like to think back. Even the song's ending line has that idea of just sitting and thinking and just being pensive and just self-reflecting. And even at the end, like, you know, he went through that whole aspect of talking at the venom or the evil in people. Like, I can see that they're still evil, but I'm still going to try and be good. But it's a strenuous fight within myself. Sometimes I just like to sit and reminisce. And you could see him looking at basketball and kind of that whole heartfelt aspect to it is really felt. I don't really have much else to say because this song is just such a beautiful experience that I don't think I have any more words to add to the experience. It just experience it. Just sit, watch, listen, be transported, and let your soul heal with a song like this. I think that's the best way I can describe a song like this. It's just so soulful and just deep and rich. Just let it nourish your soul. With that being said, you already know the deal. Leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Link in the description of the original video. Make sure you hit the link, hit the like, hit the comment, subscribe. Show love to everyone that was a part of this. DPS, Ghen, as well as the Internet City crew. Shouts out Mikey and Aaron. They're the homies. Show love to all of them. And I will see y'all in the next reaction. Deuces!